Imagine a world covered in lava and constant explosions, gravity ripping it apart. This is Io, the most volcanic world we know, in the middle of our solar system. Io is more alive than any world in our solar system. Its surface is locked in a violent battle between fire and ice. Scientists are only beginning to understand the forces behind this chaos. A violent, ever-changing world constantly reshaped by eruptions. Jupiter is surrounded by around 100 known moons. Most are small, but 4 are truly massive, the Galilean moons. The closest to Jupiter is Io, only about 350,000 kilometers away, similar to the distance between Earth and our moon. Io is roughly the same size as our moon, but slightly larger and heavier. Io is the densest moon in our solar system. It has a metallic core, a rocky mantle, and a solid crust. Unlike most other moons, which contain large amounts of ice, Io is almost completely dry. Scientists believe it has the lowest water content of any known world. But what really makes Io special is the action on its surface. It is the only known place beyond Earth where volcanoes erupt regularly. This discovery was made by the Voyager 1 probe during its Jupiter flyby in 1979. Voyager captured 9 massive volcanic eruptions blasting from the moon's surface. Outside the eruption zones, Io's temperature falls to -130 degrees Celsius. The sun is too far away to explain this heat. So where does it come from? Io exists in a dangerous place. It orbits extremely close to Jupiter, constantly threatened by the planet's immense gravity. Jupiter's pull stretches and squeezes the moon, distorting its shape and generating intense heat. At the same time, the other 3 Galilean moons tug on Io, forcing it into an oval orbit around Jupiter. As a result, Io experiences enormous tidal bulging. It's similar to the ocean tides on Earth, caused by the gravity of our moon. But while Earth's oceans rise by only about half a meter, Jupiter's gravity does something extreme on Io. It lifts the moon's surface by up to 100 meters, stretching solid rock and giving Io a distorted, egg-like shape. All this stretching and squeezing acts like a pump, forcing energy deep into Io's core and fueling its intense volcanic activity. But Io's volcanoes do not work like those on Earth. On Earth, volcanic eruptions are driven by tectonic plate collisions that push molten rock to the surface. Io has no tectonic plates. Instead, lava bursts through cracks formed by Jupiter's relentless gravitational pull. These eruptions launch lava dozens of kilometers above Io's surface. Towering plumes of sulfuric gases can rise more than 100 kilometers high. This creates a thin sulfur atmosphere that eventually falls back to the surface, painting Io in the vibrant colors we see from orbit. After the violent eruption, Io's surface collapses inward. Molten rock floods the area, forming vast lava lakes. The largest, Loki Patera, spans nearly 200 kilometers across. At its center sits a massive island of solid rock, surrounded by a churning lake of molten lava. Because of its intense volcanic activity, you might expect Io to be like Earth, with a solid crust floating above a vast magma ocean. But Io is very different. Space probes studying Jupiter's system discovered that Io's magma is unevenly distributed. Instead of a global ocean, molten rock exists in localized pockets, concentrated in regions where tidal forces are most extreme. But here's the mystery. If Io has no tectonic plates, where do its towering mountains come from? Some rise 5 to 7 kilometers high, and the tallest reaches nearly 18 kilometers. These massive peaks stand alone, scattered across the surface, with no mountain ranges or clusters. This suggests they did not form gradually. They erupted from the ground suddenly. Scientists believe these mountains are connected to volcanic activity, but in a very unusual way. As we discussed earlier, lava flows can cause Io's surface to collapse, forming vast lava lakes. This downward pressure may force nearby rock upward, creating towering mountains. Sadly, these may be among the last close images we receive of Io, as the Juno spacecraft is slowly running out of fuel. While the European Space Agency and NASA are planning new missions to Jupiter, Their attention is focused mainly on Europa, a violent world shaped by unimaginable forces. Io reminds us how extreme our solar system can truly be.